morning. Today is Sunday, January 19th, and we do have a birthday because today is Garrett Strong's birthday. So Garrett, you get a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Garrett. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I didn't go to church. It's so icy, and then the snowplow came and plowed our street, which they usually don't plow this early, and they plowed in our driveway. Jim did all that shoveling yesterday, and you'd never know it because as it's going through, it just shoots it all into the driveway, and I was afraid I'd get stuck. So no church for me. But anyway, I realized I refuse to acknowledge that I'm growing old, and so I did something that was just plain stupid. There's no other word for it. I always tell my kids it's a terrible word. You shouldn't say stupid, but it was stupid what I did, because I went out to feed my birds because there was no food for my birds in their feeders, and I knew the snow was deep. I think we ended up with about 8 or 9 inches yesterday, but because it snowed again last night, and I was very careful. Now I have some shoes that I keep by the back door that I just slip on to go outside. And I've worn the back down so much they're kind of like clogs now because it's just they're like a crappy pair of shoes, but it's just enough to get me outside, keep my feet wet, dry or whatever. So I had my shoes on and I walked to feed the birds, and I was very careful. I fed my birds and I was walking back and I thought, you know what? I think I should go get my mail. So I started walking down to get my mail because the mailbox is on the street. We have it's a driving route for our mail. And I looked at the street and I thought, no, I can't walk through there because of the plow, and it's too icy even if I get there. I'm just going to walk through the snow to the from the sidewalk to the mailbox. And so I started walking there, and I took my first step and I went all the way into the snow, and then I took my second step and I went all the way down into the snow, and I thought, I'm doing pretty good. Well, when I came out, I stepped out of my shoe, and then at the same motion, put my foot down in the snow again. I thought, oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. So then I take my other foot and come out of my shoe again. So now I'm there standing in my stocking feet, or socks, to get to the mailbox. And so I kind of fell forward onto the mailbox to get my mail, and it's just crap mail. It's all junk mail. And I'm thinking, how stupid was this? Because even if it was a check or something, which I'm not expecting, I can't cash it. The banks are closed. They're closed tomorrow. There was no hurry to get this mail. Okay, now I'm at the pub. I got my mail. I'm ready to go. I have to turn around to walk back out. And that's where the balance come in, because I couldn't get my balance, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall. And if I fall, I'm not going to be able to get up. And so then I'm looking around, and we always have people walking their dogs or something in my neighborhood. There's not a soul around. So I'm standing there and I'm thinking, I can't turn around. I can't get out. I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I'll call Jim. I'll have Jim come out and help me. Reach in my pocket, because I always have my phone in my pocket. No, my phone is in the house charging. I don't have a phone. I can't figure out how to turn. My shoes are in the way, and I'm afraid to bend down to pick up the shoes because I'm going to lose my balance. I thought, you dolt. How could you do this? How could you're going to have, and I don't have a coat on because they didn't put a coat on. I thought, oh, you're so stupid. This is just so dumb. This is just so dumb. So, obviously, I managed to get back into the house. I don't know how I did. And I come in the house and Jim said, oh, were you outside? He didn't even know I was outside. I come in laying on the ground. So I'm thinking, Sandy, you're going to be 70. Start acting like it. Because in my mind, I'm not. I'm like still 30, 40 years old. It's just maybe even 50. But it was a lesson well learned. But anyway, I had to put that little Yoda character because when I did my shopping, I purposely made a point of just getting healthy snacks because although you saw I had the Fritos yesterday, I forgot I had the Fritos. My cousin Lynn had bought me some Fritos because she loves Fritos, and I said, you should try the chili cheese Fritos. They're really good. And so then when she went to the store, she bought me some, and she says, well, I probably shouldn't have got them for you, but they, like they were like so many, you got one free or cheaper or whatever. And I said, no, I can have them on my plan, because you can have any foods. You can have any foods you want as long as you figure them into your points. And So I said, and that was a lot. If you saw my vlog yesterday, 28 grams is a lot. There was 31, there was more than 31. I think there was 34 chips. Like when you're counting chips, I mean, in the bag it says approximately 31 chips. Well, I got 34. And I enjoyed every bite of it. I really did. But when I went shopping earlier in the week, I made a point of just buying healthy foods. I know you saw the cookies. Store-bought cookies just really don't attract me. And I did forget that I had those little Oreo Thins in the cupboard. I did forget about those that I had purposely bought just in case I wanted a treat. So anyway, I'm getting to the point that I had those for my lunch. I had the Fritos for my lunch. And there was something that triggered in my brain, the salt maybe, I don't know, that I have to have something sweet. I just got to have something sweet. And I just was hoping that I had some cupcakes or something in the house. And then I was just looking in the fridge and I was looking for all of the stuff. And I realized that I only bought healthy snacks. And so I was like, oh. And I really will tell you, I really did consider having a store-bought cookie. I really was thinking, do I really want like an Oreo? Even then it didn't trigger in my brain because I always put the fattening stuff, the unhealthy snacks in the back, that I have to get past the healthy foods first. And even in the refrigerator, I was getting past those healthy foods, thinking there's got to be a candy bar or something in this fridge. There's got to be. And but there wasn't, because I didn't buy any. I only bought healthy snacks. And so at the end of the day, I'm glad I didn't buy any. But at the time, I had that sad Yoda look, like, oh, why didn't I buy any healthy snacks? What was I thinking? But I know that I want to be on track this month. This is going to be my month. This is going to be my year. What am I saying? But this is going to be my year. But my first goal of 2020 was to have a loss every week when I weighed in at Weight Watchers in January. And then I was going to reaffirm it in February. But I thought, no, small goals. Don't set like you never should say, for me to get to Weight Watchers goal, I got to lose 65 pounds. I can't keep saying I got to lose 65 pounds. I just got to say, if I lose 6.7 pounds, I think it is, I'll be into the teens. So my little goal right now is just to lose like 7 pounds. Just 7 pounds is all I want to do right now. That's my small little goal. Get through the month of January with a loss every week. Tiny little goals. Tiny little goals are going to get me to the bigger goal. And that's my plan, to just have tiny little goals to get to the bigger goal. And I will get there because, like I said, I want to get to Wonderland. I'd love to lose 100 pounds by Easter, which is April 12th. April 12th. I'm going to get really darn close. I really am. I know that. But I'm going to do it. I just know I'm going to do it. And I'm so thankful that I only had healthy snacks in the house, because weekends are my downfall. I'm retired. It's like Saturday is the same as Wednesday when you don't work. It doesn't matter what day of the week. But for some reason, and I worked in retail for like 20 years. Well, maybe not 20. 17 years I worked in retail. And I very rarely had weekends off. So, but when I went into working in a third-party administrator, where I worked in the mailroom clerk and things like that, I had weekends off. So it's not like I've had weekends off for 20 years. So why is it still a problem? I don't understand why it's still a problem. But like I said, the smaller goals are going to lead me to bigger achievements. So I just have to set my sights on a smaller goal so I can reach my bigger goal. And that's my plan. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to stay on track. I still have to do my menu, which I'm going to do today. I already ate my breakfast. I had a green apple and a banana and a hard-boiled egg. And I had 32 ounces of water. And for lunch, I'm going to have a vegetable platter. And then for dinner, I'm going to have my Taco Bell thing. But, see, I even forgot I had those Taco Bell chips. Well, no, because I had the Fritos earlier. That's probably why I didn't have them again. But anyway, that's my plan for today. So, anyway, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, share it if you think somebody might like it, and hit that like button. And let me know something that you did that made you... I guess I can't acknowledge the fact that I'm growing old. Let me know something that you have done if you're older, that you've done that you just realize at the point that you have to acknowledge that the fact is you are getting older, if that makes any sense. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.